flipping beard brush. You never find anything. Ever. Oh well. We'll just have to roll without it. He says while still looking for it. Anyway, we're live. I'm going to wait for a couple of people to come in first. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be drawing names of the mead that people have put forward out of a hat, because I couldn't figure out which one to do, who's to choose. So I'm going to do it live so no one can say it's fixed. Or favoritism. Now Ray Finkel, he's got a new account name now. He's got something chair or something like that. He's had one named after what he chose before. I did a white piment, which is a mead that uses fermented grape juice instead of water. So I'm going to be cutting these out. I'm going to make sure that they're all the same size. And I've actually got the names of whose is whose at the side on another bit of paper, so that I can tell whose it is and give them some credit for it. And then we'll be doing this after I've finished bottling this. So the possible names for this mead are Island Breeze, Grassy Ass, which I quite like. I quite like the Grassy Ass one. But I thought I'd make it fair and I'd draw them out of a hat. Because there was some good ideas. And I got some good input, you know, like... So there's a few of you who had a suggestion for a name. I think we've got 5 altogether. And then we're going to bottle it. Well, no, we're going to bottle it first. And then after we've bottled it, we're going to draw these out of a hat. Draw these out of a hat. We're going to make that one a bit smaller, so that they're all the same. That way they'll all fold up the same. And all look the same. That one needs trimming. Oh. I'm doing it live just so that everyone knows that it's not fixed. Yeah, we've got 5 possible names that this could have. Alright, they're all chopped up the same now. So we've got Peachy Lychee Plus, we've got Island Breeze, we've got Grassy Ass, we've got Market Stall Mead, and number 42, which sort of plays on the like when you're ordering a Chinese, because a lot of the ingredients in here are like Asian, sort of, if you get what I mean. But anyway, we're going to bottle this live. So if anything goes wrong, you're going to hear me screaming blue murder, and you will hear me swear a hell of a lot, because I love a good old swear song. I swear a lot. It would not surprise me if I didn't swear in my sleep. What's up, dude? How you doing, man? What's up, Gabino? We're bottling some mead. Now, this is a mead that I put together ages ago. It was to try and replicate the flavors that was in a sour beer brewed by a company called Vault City Brewery. Now, it had lychee, peach, coconut, lemongrass, and ginger in. It was so complicated. It was such a complex flavor, but I whacked it all together, and when I tasted it previously, when putting it into secondary, it tasted okay, to be fair. But at the same time, I don't think I hit it. I don't think I got it. Like, you know, so we've added loads of extra stuff to it, back into it. And hopefully we're going to be all good when we taste this in a minute. It's been over 2 weeks since it was put in into secondary, so it's definitely ready to be bottled. Went and got myself my first 23-litre system yesterday. So excited to start brewing on it. Sounds good, dude. What's up, Callum? How you doing? Say a swear. Do you want me to? Mate, I swear so much, I can make swear words up. I really don't want to. I really, really, really don't want to. Because I like to think that my channel was family friendly. So people could watch my channel and they wouldn't get a load of swear words. So they could be watching it around their kids whilst they, you know, the kids are playing and stuff like that. So yeah, I kind of try and keep it family friendly. But what I will say is shitty cunt flap. Right, anyway, let's get on with this. Just to appease you, mate. Just to appease you. There was 23 people in then, and now it's gone down to 17. I hope you're happy. I hope you're bloody happy, lad. No, I'm only joking. People come and go, don't they? Sometimes it's not for everyone, you know, home brewing and stuff like that. They might just fly by and be like, oh, what's going on here? What's this ginger twat doing? Righty-ho. Well, that smells rather peculiar. I need a bowl of some description to be able to remove the bag of fruit. Or should I keep the bag in there while I drain it off? I think I'm going to keep the bag in there, you know. Because if I lift that bag up now, it's going to release all of that lees at the bottom, isn't it? And then it's going to be going back into the drink. All right, let's get ourselves a hydrometer reading. And then we'll take a sample in a taste. And I'm going to be drawing the names out of a hat as to who will be naming this mead. A couple of people, 5 people in total, put in their idea. Did you like that one, Callum? So this has gone up to 30 now, which means just adding that extra fruit in there has given it an extra 10 points of sweetness. So let's get a glass, which I should have got while I was bloody over here. That would have been clever, wouldn't it? But you shouldn't expect such cleverness from me. Okay, it's got bits floating around. I think that's the coconut. Not sure what I'm getting from that. Oh, big ginger hit. And you get the coconut at the end. At present, I can't really pick anything else out in it. It's flipping nice though. It's one of those that's so nice and fruity that it could be lethal, you know, because you want to drink loads of it. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to drain this out. Seem to have water in there, and I don't know why. Bit of sanitizing solution coming out of the auto siphon. So earlier on I bottled the Kutch clone, the one I tried to clone of Tiny Rebels beer. It doesn't taste like it to me. It's nice enough, don't get me wrong, it is a nice beer, but it's just not Pirates Cove mead. Sorry mate, you've already got your what I did is anyone who's had more than one thingy, what would you call it, an idea, your Island Breeze is going to get put into a hat at the end of this video. Chopped them all up so they're all exactly the same. Keep it fair. And it was mainly because you've already had one named, haven't you, when you had the Y pie. So I just wanted to make sure that everyone got a fair chance. I'm just going to stick them in a hat at the end and we'll draw it out, and that's what the name's going to be. Sup Mutant, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. I hope you're well, mate. Let's get this in there. And get this on the road. I'm leaving the bag of fruit in there because I don't want to disturb it. If I pick that up, it's just going to pull up all the lees that settle down to the bottom, and it's going to pull it through. Now it is sort of, it's got like bits in, and I think that's just the coconut, you know. I think it's tiny pieces of coconut. But by putting them in the bag, in the muslin sock thing, it's obviously created, it's kept most of it in. Love namology. So I'm not sure how much we'll get out of this because obviously it's had 2 lots of fruit in. So there's every chance that we might lose a little bit. I'm hoping for 4 litres minimum. That's kind of how much I like to get. I'm a bit disgruntled if I get any less than 5. You missed me swearing a minute ago, dude. Callum said, do a swear, so I did. I don't know whether that has a negative effect on your channel, if the algorithm picks it up or anything like that. But I don't do it all that often anyway, so. When I do swear while I'm doing videos, I have to edit it out. Again, because I like it to be more accessible to people. I'd prefer a wider audience be able to watch it without worrying about F-bombs being dropped and stuff like that, so. Yeah, normally this process gets sped up, doesn't it? So normally you don't actually see it, but it does actually take quite some time. And I've got to pay attention as well because I really don't want to get any of that lees at the bottom. I want to keep it as clean as possible. So I'll be back. I'll be back with you momentarily, people. I can't see what someone's typed as well, so it's gonna have to wait. Is it even still transferring? It's hard to tell. Yeah, it is. It's just taking forever. But that's fine. I expect this to take about 30 minutes to 40 minutes maximum. I'd say 30 minutes. All in all we got to do is slap it in a bottle. And yeah, those bits, it is actually coconut. I can see it now. Some of it seems to have escaped. But as long as we know that it's nothing sinister, it's all right, isn't it? What's everyone brewing at the moment? Oh, I can't read from this distance. So I had some of the Braggart mead actually yesterday. I'm not a fan, you know. I'm really not a fan. That's the one that had the beer wort fermented into it, or mixed into it and then fermented with honey as well. But I didn't back sweeten it. I probably should have back sweetened it because it's dry. I mean, you do get a lot of the malty flavour because it's dry, but I don't know, man. It's just it's a bit naff. I was a bit disappointed. I'm glad that I didn't go out of my way to get the wort and actually like create a wort specifically for it. Because with it being a bit of a flop, it's well, not a flop because it made a beverage, basically. You know, it made something that was drinkable, but it's just not all that nice in the grand scheme of things. Well, I say that, but I drank nearly half a bottle of it, so it can't be that bad, can it? It just wouldn't be the one that I'd grab off the shelf if I had a few different ones. I'm getting warm in here now because I'm right near the sodium radiator. Whenever you're ready, mead, hurry up. Where are we at? Oh, we're approaching the 4 litre mark. Right, I'm going to call it. I'm going to say that we'll lose that little bit just for the sake of not bringing any gunk. Now, unfortunately, it does look a little bit cloudy, so we have brought some with it, but yeah, shit happens. How do you even make mead? I've heard of it, but never learned. So it's honey, water, and yeast. You leave it for 2 weeks, it does its magic. You then come along, you put some stoppers in it, which stops the fermentation. You add some more honey, wait another 2 weeks, whack it in a bottle, wait a month. There you go. That is how you make mead. It is fantastic. If you like honey, you're going to love mead. It's just fantastic. It really is. Let me go grab the braggot. I think I've still got some in the bottle. So this is the braggot. This is the one that was using, was it a brown ale wort? Or was it a stout wort? I can't remember now. I've got many glasses all over the place with booze in. Again, this is okay, but it's dry. It's got no sweetness. It actually looks like a beer. It sort of smells like a beer, but like, because it's got that dryness to it as well, it's sort of got a winey aspect to it. Dude, I need you to be quiet, mate. Please. Well, not quiet, but, you know, just keep it down. Arguing with people on video games, man. Does my boxing. My 1.131 mead gets judged this weekend. Oh, best of luck, mate. Results will come in a week. Yeah, when you get the results, dude, post them on the community group and then let everyone see what you got up to. Do I need to mix it or just let the yeast and water sit? Yeah, mix it in. Yeah, so this is how I would normally start a mead. I would put in my jug here, I'd put half a litre of warm water, so nearly to the boil water. I add 1,440 grams of honey, which is 2 of these. I'm not sure where you are. You can buy these in the UK from Tesco's. Hilltop honey, really good. Nice and cheap. Tastes great, pardon me. Mix all that in. Top it up to 4.5 litres. Then get yourself one of these. Demijohn, this one's a bit dirty. And an airlock. Pop it on top. Bada bong, bada bing. If you go back, watch a couple of my videos, mate, you'll get a gist for it. You get the idea. Right, let's get this out of my way. Big bag of fruit in there. So now we're going to bottle, which should be pretty easy. Again, it's not bad, but I regret not sweetening it up. I think it would have been a lot better sweetened. Right, so I've got some bottles. I've got many bottles. Many bottles. Oh, a mate of mine, right? He brewed himself Viking's Blood using my Viking's Blood recipe, which is a cherry mead. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And he was really impressed with it. He brought me up a bottle, I put it on the side, and I flipping knocked it off. Boom. Glass shattered, flipping mead everywhere. It stank of mead, obviously. And I had to clean it all up there and then. I was not impressed, mate. I think that day, he saw a side of me that he'd never seen because I was in a fit of rage. There was nothing that would have consoled me. Right. Yeah, it's about 4 litres is what we've got, which is good. We've done the hydrometer. Now we're going to bottle. But first of all, we're going to remove that hair. Hair everywhere, man. Guinea pig hair follows me around as well. Like, what are you doing? Go away. Actually, I need to bring that down here first, or I'm going to end up knocking it over, which is not something I really want to do. No, I do not want to do that. So this is a bottle wand, if you don't know. Most of you will, but if you don't, it is a bottle wand. And what I do is I prime it ever so slightly, get a little bit of liquid through there, because ooh, using a bottle wand, let me go wash my hands. Using a bottle wand with only one pair of hands can be difficult. Just quickly rinse my hands. I just sprayed mead all over them. And now that's primed, what will happen is we'll just use the gravity to pull it through. And it should be a doddle. Just put it down a bit. Why is it not working? What's occurring? Come on. Do it live, he says. Do it live. I've sprayed it all over me bloody self again. So yeah, covered in it. Might as well just wipe it on myself at this point. Yep, so. Like I say, normally I speed all this up, but we're going to be putting the names into a hat. The names for this mead were number 42, because they've got like Asian inspired ingredients. Market Stall, because they're all stuff that you could get off a market, I expect. Grassy Ass, which was a play on the peach and the lemongrass. Island Breeze. Peachy Lychee Plus. That's what we got. That's what we got. The people that have entered their entry is Mutant Rife. What are you saying, dude? Snoggard Net. Byron M. James. Spicy Gnome Soup. That's such an awesome name. Spicy Gnome Soup. And Island Breeze by Ray Finkel. I've got sticky arms. But yeah, I thought all of them were pretty cool names. I couldn't pick one, and I didn't want to just, you know, I didn't want anyone to feel hard done by. So to make it fair, I'm just going to stick them in a hat at the end of this. And if you can't watch the rest of the video, that's fine. Just, I'll post it on the community page as well. Oh, look, another hair. Collecting them. Would you like to see my hair collection? And there we go. Now, it is a little bit cloudy, but it will sort of clear out over time. All that crap will settle down at the bottom. And I always decant my drinks anyway. I'll put them into one of these. They are all good names, mate. Yeah, that's the thing as well. Because they were all decent, a couple of people had more than one name in there as well. So I just chose my favourite out of the ones that they said. Your Island Breeze was already written down, dude. So sorry, you can't change it. And I've cut them so that they're all exactly the same size as well. That's how flipping determined I am for it to be a fair fight. What's everyone else brewing at the moment then? I need to get myself another beer on the go. I do. I've just bottled one today, but considering the amount of beer that I drink, I really need to get another one on the go. But the kids are off school because it's half term, so it's having the kitchen to myself for 5 hours is probably not going to happen. But then again, I could just kick them all out for 5 hours, could I? Like go play in the woods or something. Bribe them with, like, I don't know, money or something. Now do you see why I speed it up all the time? I'm not sure whether there's a quicker way. If there is, I haven't thought of it yet. I mean, would a larger hose work? No, of course it wouldn't, because it wouldn't attach to the end. I am not sure. Boring as hell, innit? So when I was talking the other day, someone told me to shut up. Shut up, bro. I thought, all right, mate. So he just got erased from the flipping hidden from the channel or something, I think. So he can see the videos still, and he can watch the videos, but any comment that he does doesn't interact with anything. I ain't got time for dickheads, man. I really do not. I do not entertain such things. I don't need to. Is somebody's phone vibrating? Is it an alarm? All I could hear was... Right, so... we're down to the dregs. It says, when I lifted that up then, it said there was about half a litre there. Pardon me. See, I can't even edit the burps out. That's the thing when you do it live. But I like doing it live because I get to talk to you guys as well. Although I have to concentrate for certain points in time. Righty-ho. That needs to come off there now. That needs to go in there. That can go in there. I need to try and drain all of that liquid out of there. Down in the tube. See, this is what you don't normally see. Me struggling to get the last bit of liquid out. I don't know why, but there's always some in this flipping pipe. Come on, that'll do. We'll pretend we got it all. Let me just get rid of this. And the reason why I did this today is simply because I already had the stuff, the sanitizing water in the sink. So I thought, well, I might as well get it done. And there we go, 4 litres of the yet to be named mead. Now, let's see what the flipping name's going to be, shall we? Paul, no, I'm not making beer. This is mead, honey wine. Okay, so let's get the hat. Let me just quickly wipe this down. Like so. A bit of kitchen roll. Because I know that I've spilt some, so I just don't want to get it on my hat. I like my hat. I like all my hats. I need some new hats. I need some new Fermented World hats. Because they get really dirty. But I think I need to get some that have got like embroidery, because this is printed and it is just a bit shit. It's a bit bob. Wish to reach God. You'd need really long arms. No, religion's something I don't talk about. I don't talk about money. I don't talk about politics. So anyway, Peachy Lychee Plus in. In fact, you know what? I'm going to fold them again and then again as well. Look, Peachy Lychee Plus gone in. Island Breeze. Is going in. Just showing you that they're the same lot. Grassy Ass. Now, I'm not going to lie, this was my favourite. If I was to pick one myself, Grassy Ass would be the one that I chose. Just because it's funny. In it goes. Market Stall Mead. And once I've drawn it, I will tell you who the winner is. And do you like the fact that you can name my meads? Is that something you'd like me to carry on doing? Because I seem to get quite a good amount of feedback on it. At first I thought, oh, no one's going to say anything. But then quite a few, well, 5 of you had at least one idea. Grassy Ass, yeah, I know. I'm kind of like low key. I'm hoping that it is that one, dude. Right then. I need a drum roll. Right, so I'm going to look at you. I'm going to look at you, and I'm going to pick one out. In fact, no, I'm going to look up, because otherwise I can see the flipping thing, can't I? That is our winner. Shall we go through the ones that didn't win first? What do you reckon? Or should we just get to it? Is the suspense killing you? I'll just go straight to it. The winner is... This mead will be called Market Stall Mead. Market Stall Mead. Which was another good one. And that one was by Snogard Net. Because I wrote all your names down on here, you see. So well done to Snogard Net. I shall... Market Stall Mead is what it's going to be called. And this one was 12.3%. So it's a nice ABV. And then we have it. 4 litres of. What do you reckon to that? Sorry, Ray, you didn't win again. What's up, Nuclear? How you doing, brother? I hope you're good, man. Nuclear physicist. No? Yeah, is that physicist? I think it is. Right. Yeah, I suppose there are a lot of American people who stream, isn't it? In fact, I think the market is actually like mainly Asia and America, isn't it? I don't really see any from any other places. But that's that anyway. I've got to bottle the Black Forest mead as well, which is down there. Now that's a big batch. That's a two gallon batch, or 12 litres. So that's a bit more than 2 gallons, isn't it? But yeah. Is that cider? No, it's not, mate. It's mead. It's just extremely cloudy because it's got coconut in, and the coconut's kind of... done its own thing. Mead, it is honey wine. Wine made with honey. So basically, instead of using grapes, I use honey as the sugar source. It is divine, my friend. If you have not tried it, I highly, highly recommend it. You will be off your face and enjoying yourself in no time. It's sweet. You can make it as strong as you like. Now, there's a common misconception with homebrew. Everyone's always like, oh, that's going to be strong. It's like, it's as strong as you want it to be. You know, if you want it stronger, put more sugar in. If you want it weaker, put less sugar in. I seem to have a formula that works for me. My meads are, you know, at the ABV range that I like them. Again, this one is 12.3. Now, I think if you go any higher than, I want to say 15%, I think it kind of takes away a little bit because of the strength of it. I think you actually notice that alcohol note a little bit more. Kind of like if you're drinking a really strong beer, you know, you can sort of taste the alcohol. Now, people have said to me, alcohol doesn't have a taste. I might agree, but I also sort of disagree. I think it does at a certain point in beverages. Do you make them for yourself or do you sell them? Yeah, I just make it for myself, mate. I share my recipes with everybody on YouTube. There's never going to be a payment wall. They're all free recipes, like years and years and years. There's a flipping archive of them. Beer recipes, cider recipes, mead recipes, you name it. I've tried to ferment it. I even did a sake, a Japanese rice wine. Mixed results. It was all right. It wasn't amazing. Would I waste the time to do it again? Probably not. Now, these sake masters, they have been brewing for years, man. Years. And it's passed down from generation to generation. Like, if your father's a sake master, the chances are you're going to be a sake master. What's up, Jost? How you doing? I hope you're good. I'm testing red sandalwood, yellow sandalwood, patchouli. What's patchouli? Vitervi. Might work with meads. Making teas at this point. Okay. Sounds a bit random. Sandalwood. Sometimes you get sandalwood incense, don't you? Yeah. Right then. Well, I think we're about done. I did make a video earlier on to show people how to change the battery in their tilt hydrometers. Yeah, so I purchased these. You can buy the actual tool, right? But I purchased these and the batteries for the same price as what the actual tool would be. Just prepping to make the next batch of wine. That sounds good. Any particular flavour that you're doing, or is it just grape flavour? Do you add any other bits and bobs to it? What time are we on? I've got a couple more minutes. I've got a couple more minutes for a chin wag. So yeah, that's pretty much me caught up with everything now. I don't think have I uploaded the buckwheat honey video yet? Oh, it's bad when you've got to check your own channel to know whether you've actually uploaded the flipping video yet. You know what? Now I think about it, I don't actually think I've finished editing it. So a quick butchers. No, I'm pretty sure I haven't finished editing it. No, because the last video was trying to clone the Tiny Rebel. So no, haven't uploaded that yet. But I have actually started a buckwheat traditional. It's going good. It started at 1.108. Now, a mate of mine bought the honey for this because it's flipping expensive. And as you very well know, I don't like parting with money. So it's one that he requested. So I get 2 litres, he gets 2 litres, but it's just a traditional. I usually just make jam, then put waste skins and waste into a barrel to ferment. That's a good way of using things up, yeah, definitely. 2.5 kg random fruit. Oh yeah. So is it just like whatever you could get your hands on at the time, just whack it in? That sounds good. I love things that are like melody. I love like complex flavors that come together and stuff like that as well. I think it actually, the only problem with it is you couldn't recreate it. If you made something that was like, you know, absolutely perler, you'd struggle to actually recreate it. What's up, Fork Music? Bought the honey. Yeah, my mate bought it because I was like, nah, mate, I'm not spending that much. Because I think one of them, the buckwheat honey, I'm sure it was about 16 quid or something. As where the honey that I ferment with is £4, so 8 quid. It's like, you know, bit of a difference. I ferment with cheap honey. If I want to then add another flavour to it, if it's a traditional, I'll put some nice honey in. Now I've got some honey in here that I've been holding on to because I haven't thought of anything to actually use it in yet. I've got some orange blossom honey. I got some Spanish forest honey. Now that's really dark, that one. Look at that, look. That's going to be lovely in a really nice mead. But again, it's only going to be used in a traditional because I think if you put loads of fruit in, you're not even going to notice the actual flavour of the honey. Where's the other one that I've got? I'm sure I've got something else. Yeah, and I've got a eucalyptus honey. Now, when I did a load of different meads, I did one big batch of mead and then sweetened it with different types of honey. This was actually my favourite. Most people like the orange blossom one, but I actually loved this eucalyptus. It's weird. It is weird. It's. Did I say it's weird? It's flipping weird. Honey's too expensive. I would love to have bees. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, right, having bees, there was, on the allotment that I've got, there was a couple who had bees and all of them died last winter. They didn't even put any back in this year because it's a lot of work. It is a lot of work. But like I said, I just ferment with the cheap honey. White currant, rhubarb, black currant and mulberry. Nah, I'm not sure what mulberry tastes like, but that does sound like a good mix. Definitely. Had about 26 kilograms of random fruit in my freezer last year. 26 kilograms. Flippin' heck. That's a lot of fruit. I mean, what did I use? I used 20 kilograms of apples to create a cider. And that took me a long day to process all them flipping apples, man. Because you got to decore them, pulp them, then press them. Took forever. I would just eat it with a spoon straight. Yeah, it is really nice. I've had some local honey as well. Like that was, again, it was expensive. A small jar like that was about 8 quid. Or £8, if you're not sure what a quid is. And yeah, it was absolutely amazing. I'd never tasted anything like it. And I thought, you know, maybe I've seen one of those bees. It was so flipping nice. Mulberry tastes a little bit like carrots. Oh, okay. That's so you got a bit of like an earthy taste in there, but with a bit of sweetness. They were very high in sugar though. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I get through about 1 jar of jam a week. I want to make some chili jam. That's what I want to be doing. I'm not quite. I might do it with some black currant this year. Get some off the not black currant, blackberries. When my blackberries come through, make myself a flipping chili jam. Soon as you buy honey near you, it's expensive. But if from the other side of the world, it's cheap. Yeah, it's weird, mate. Yeah. So it doesn't even state on this what country of origin it is. It actually says it's 100% traceable. Carefully sourced blend of non-EU honeys. So it's not even in the EU. It's from some other country. Blended honey, unsuitable for children under 12 months. Suitable for vegetarians, but not vegans, because this is an animal product. But you can actually make a honey substitute if you are vegan. So don't think that you can't have mead. Now, I'm yet to make one, a vegan mead, but I'm going to do it just because I think there'll be a market for the recipe. Okay, it's not going to be for everybody. It might taste like shit. I don't know. But I'm willing to give it a go just to see, you know. Yeah, I grow my own chilies. Yeah, I do. Yeah. I've not had any off that plant yet, but it's still alive. One of the meads that I tried the other day, the chili pepper mead, mate next, the guy who's got the allotment plot next door to mine, he grows his own chilies. He grows loads of them, man. Cayenne peppers, loads of them. And he gave me like a handful, and I said, mate, I'm going to make a mead out of this. I'll bring you a bottle. So I need to take him a bottle now. Need to stay true to my word. Ever thought of making a kvass? What is a kvass, Ray? I swear you just asked me these questions to try and trip me up. A kvass. Kvass beverage is a traditional fermented Slavic and Baltic beverage, often called bread soda, made from rye bread, water, sugar, and yeast. It is a popular low alcohol, usually 0.5 to 1.2 ABV drink with a tangy, sweet, and sour taste. It's prized as a probiotic, rich, refreshing, and inexpensive digestive tonic. Mate, that's alcohol free to me. So that's kind of like watching porn on the radio. I'm not going to do it. No, okay. If you want me to make one, I will try and make one. Have you tried to make one before? Ray, Finkel, talk to me. Never made one. Oh, okay. Would you like me to try and make one? Because I'll give it a go. You know, it's all good fun, and if it's a part of the fermentation, then, you know, we are the Fermented World Army. We will ferment anything. Anything. I always say this, but I merit myself for it. I once fermented a can of Dr. Pepper just to see if it was possible. It was possible, but after all the sugar's gone from Dr. Pepper, guess what? It tastes like crap. That's why you like your wine. You see, I'm not a fan of wine because of its dryness. And the dryness and how sharp it is after all the sugar's fermented. Now, a piment, so a mead made with grape juice, I'm your man. Absolutely love it. We came, we saw, we fermented. That's got to be the new catchphrase, dude. Oh, you're just full of it, aren't you? Just full of these great ideas, Ray. We came, we saw, we fermented. Yeah, I need to put that on a banner somewhere, don't I? I have tried to edit the banner part of the channel numerous times, but it just won't let me. I don't know what's going on. I fermented I fermented potato with my saliva for the enzymes. Weirdly, it tasted incredibly, amazingly good. I only made a tiny bit though. Well, wasn't there? Somebody said to me that they used to pull off a beard hair and throw it into the honey mixers to actually ferment, to make it ferment, because of the amount of flipping yeast that collects on beards and stuff like that. I don't think I've got a yeasty beard. But again, it's something I could try. I'm all up for new ideas. But up next, we've got another. This is exclusive, guys. You've heard this here. I have already mentioned it, but like the names in the hat thing there, I'm going to be writing down. I've got loads of ingredients that I want to get used up. Tons and tons of ingredients. So I want to kind of get them all out of my way, get them all used up. So I'm going to be putting ingredients into a hat or a bowl or something like that. And then I'm going to have another one which will have a number in it. And that'll tell me how many different things I've got to pull out of the hat. And no matter what they are when I pull them out, they've got to be put together. Even if I think that there's something that won't be nice together, it's going to go in. But it's not going to have anything nasty in there anyway. They all spit in it. It needs a lot of spit because enzymes doesn't reproduce. Oh. Could just see a load of people like... Oh, mate, would you drink it knowing that someone had gobbed in it, though? Absolute nightmare, man. Yeah. Oh. Hello, dog. How are you? Does anyone else's dog like beer? Always comes over to me. Obviously, it's really bad for them, so it's not like I give them a whole tin. But yeah, right. On that note, I think we are good. I would only drink it if it was my... Yeah, I'd only drink it if it was my spit, dude. Yeah, nah. Now, I remember once on a school camp, we all had to muck in and help do things. And one time I spat in the custard. I was an arsehole when I was a kid, man. I spat in the custard, and only the children knew, and the teachers didn't know, and they all just sat there eating their custard, and I was like, ha ha, yes. Yeah, I was a bit of an arsehole. But anyway, on that note of arseholeage, I'm going to get gone. You guys are awesome. Thanks for sticking with me. Market Stall Mead is the name of this mead. It is 12.3%. It tasted really good. I got a lot of ginger from it and a bit of coconut. Hopefully, once it's mellowed out a little bit more, we'll be able to taste a little bit more as to what's going on. Yeah. Mate, you have no idea. Once I threw a brick at somebody and then a brother came and beat me up. So I learned not to throw bricks at people pretty quickly. But anyway, that's all in the past. I'm all right now. Right, ladies and gentlemen, take it easy. Love you all. I'll see you soon. Arrivederci.